out to see the show tonight at our production of A Farce of Nature. We just want to ask you to double check, make sure your phones are turned off, and if you need to use the restroom, it's all the way down the hall, and we're going to keep going until you run into the wall way back there. So anyway, the first half of the show is about 45-50 minutes, and then there'll be a 15-minute intermission, and the remaining part of the show is about another 40 minutes. So enjoy the show.
Going on down to the fishing hole, gonna catch some fish and soothe my soul. Gonna hang a yo-yo and a lead line, getting that fish and bide my time. Now back to the camp, sit around the fire. Gonna tell a tale like a big old liar. Get me a catfish, fry him in a pan, then eat some hush puppies with my bare hand. String me a trot line, nice and tight. Now look at that thing, what a pretty sight. Yeah, I don't know, but I've been told, spent too much time with my fishing pole. Now women all love me, fish scream my name. All other men don't have any game. Now redneck fishing's what it's all about. Yeah, getting that fish, don't have a doubt. Now get me a catfish, fry him in a pan, then eat some hush puppies with my bare hand. Now that you have heard my fair flow, we all ready to get on with the show.
Woo! Is this my lucky day or what?
Well, it could be if you play your cards right, big fella.
You don't know how bad I've wanted this. I looked all over the place for this little old honey.
Oh, as usual, not even a nibble.
Hey, Beg, did I snore in bed last night?
Trust me, you did absolutely nothing in bed last night.
Ah, well, that's great. Well, since we're not expecting any guests today, I think I'll go hit the lake and catch us some lunch. I'll see you in a few. I'll get. Reel 'em in. D. Gene Wilburn, proprietor speaking. No, I didn't know you were already on your way. No, that's okay. Just leave it to me. I can handle her. Yes, I'm eager to see you too, Roxanne. Okay, all right, bye-bye. Whoa.
And who was that?
That was the Avon lady, but I got rid of her because you're pretty, doesn't come in a jar. Hey, why don't you go into town shopping for a couple hours? And instead of fishing, I'm gonna clean up the place, you know, cut the grass, you know, just spruce up the place a little bit.
Hold on. In 32 years of marriage, you have never once encouraged me to go shopping. What's going on?
You deserve some time off. And treat yourself to a nice, warm flannel nightgown. I gotta catch you with that little flimsy thing you got on. Huh, you might get ideas.
Oh, yeah. We'd hate for that to happen. What are you doing here? I thought I gave you the day off.
You did, but since there aren't any guests this weekend, and I'm in the middle of the woods, alone, painting seemed like the only logical thing for me to do. Ty's been gone over 6 months, and I'm beginning to wonder if I'll ever feel a man's arms around me again.
I know exactly how you feel. Hey, look at that. You're really cranking them out. And I've got to say, Jenna, you're getting really good at this.
At least that's one positive thing that's come out of Ty being gone.
I know how you feel, but it's going to be okay. Ty will come back for you, and everything's just going to be all right. Remember what I told you yesterday?
Either you love bacon or you're wrong?
The other thing.
Oh, that you're positive that Ty's going to ask me to marry him.
Absolutely. That baby boy of mine is chasing a dream. He's going to go make something of himself and provide a secure financial future.
As an actor in Chicago in a dinner theater?
Well, maybe it's not the best financial plan, but what's important is that we believe in him. And you know what? He may even surprise us.
After all this time, there's not much that could surprise me.
Freeze!
Miss Maxie scared me to death.
Sorry, little darling, I'm just practicing my moves.
Why? They returned you from the force last year.
Yeah, but once that dimwit police chief took a look at the ratio of bad guys to good, he came crawling back. He can't do without me.
Huh. You sure it wasn't from when half the officers got taken out by the E. coli in their spaghetti supper?
Well, that might have been a small part of it, and it's only till the boys get better. But still, they realize they need a sharp professional such as myself. By the way, if you see a box of bullets around here, could you give me a holler? I know they're here somewhere.
Oh, okay. And congratulations on the job. When do you start?
Just did. Witness protection. One Carmine DeLuca. Fella needed him a safe house to stay at, and I'm thinking there's no safer place than my brother's fishing lodge here in Mayhew, Arkansas. I just got to keep this fella alive through the weekend till they come and take him wherever he's going next, and that's going to get me back on the force permanent. So, let me introduce you to, well, he was right behind me. How you seen him? A real nervous, oddball looking.
Why? I turned around and you're gone? I could have been killed out there. The place is covered with those, you know, the tall stick with the fluttery
Trees.
Yeah, trees. Don't be just walking off, okay? Leaving me out there and all that,
Nature.
yeah, nature. I hate nature. It's outside. I don't like outside.
So, what do you like?
I don't know, tall buildings, asphalt, civilization.
Well, maybe this will be a nice change for you, Mr. DeLuca. I'm Jenna Seeley.
You told her my name? What part of witness protection did you not understand?
I believe instead of disparaging remarks, what I should be hearing is, thank you, Officer Suggs, for putting your life on the line and staring down death and mayhem to keep me safe and to keep me alive.
Yeah? Well, what I should be hearing is they'll have to kill me first to get to you, Mr. DeLuca.
You know, I don't believe a Yankee fella such as yourself, who spent the last 5 years hiding out, should be so quick to get up on his high horse.
Yeah, what can I say? I got good reflexes.
That's it. Don't worry, Mr. DeLuca. Your secret's safe with us. We'll just tell people that you're a reflexologist.
Wow, a reflexologist. I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I'm gonna try to remember that and where I put my bullets.
What? Your gun's not even loaded?
Well, of course it is. I know there's at least one of them suckers in there.
Need I remind you, there's someone out there who'd like to kill me.
Yeah, and I'm starting to understand why.
Excuse me, I'll just go and see if room 2's made up. This is so exciting. Except for when Junior Up Church was trying to avoid jury duty. No one ever hid out here before.
So, this is the South, huh? Hey, tell me, when a couple gets a divorce down here, are they still first cousins?
You know, I never get tired of hearing that one, DeLuca. Listen, I don't want to hurt you, but I swear it's moving up the list fast.
Look at this place. So much wood. Haven't you guys ever heard of plaster down here, huh? And look, that thing. Who would put something like that up on a wall, huh?
Hey, my brother gave that to his wife for their anniversary.
What, don't you like her? I got a bad feeling about this whole deal.
Relax, Hoss. Illinois' protection program is just a little short of money. And while they get it together, me and Arkansas have got your back. Yeah, the boys are gonna eat a lot of crow when they see the bang-up job I'm doing. Too old for the force? Kiss my butt. I'll show them what a capable woman in uniform can do.
Oh, and you're a woman? Could I get that in writing?
And you're telling me you're some kind of tough guy?
Yeah. When you grow up on the streets of Chicago, you grow up fast and you grow up hard. Tough is my middle name.
Well, hi, Maxie. What are you doing here?
Well, I brought you a guest today. Over here. One Carmine Tough DeLuca. Carmine, this is my sister-in-law, Wanell Wilburn. Her and my brother own this lodge.
I had to tie my shoe. How you doing?
Oh, hi. Well, thanks for the business, Maxie. And welcome to the finest family fishing lodge in the Ozarks, Mr. DeLuca. Do you fish?
What, outside?
Well, traditionally, that is where we keep the fish.
Yeah, he's gonna love fishing. He's a real nature boy. Jen's checking out room 2 for him right now.
Oh, it's ready. You just go straight down that hall. It's the first room on your left.
Oh, you may find a cricket or a salamander or two, so look sharp.
Salamander, is that some kind of like snake or something?
Oh yes, but you'll be dead before you know it even bit you. Oh, I just love screwing with them city folks' heads.
Everybody's got to have a hobby. Mine's easy to forget.
Okay. I'll play. What's D. done now?
Well, more like what he hasn't done.
Maxie, you are so right. That man's a walking, talking panic attack. He's tearing through the drawers and closet, muttering something about killer snakes.
Well, good. That'll keep him out of my hair for a while. Now, while I got you alone, I got something to tell y'all. Ty's coming home. Today!
Oh my gosh, that's the best news I've had since. Now wait a minute. Ty didn't tell me he was coming home.
He didn't tell me either. So how is it that neither his mother nor his girlfriend know about this very important development, but you do? Have you been meddling?
Well, if it is for the common good, it ain't meddling. Looking at Jenna's long, lonesome face day after day is about to drive me to distraction. And girls, I know lonesome, inside and out. Ever since my beloved Merwin died, me and Lonesome have been just like this. I'll never forget his last words. He looked up at me and he said, Max, through all the bad times you were there. When I got fired, you were there. When I got run over by that tractor, you were there. And now, here you are in this hospital. And then he said, Max, and I looked down, I went and looked down close to him and he said, I'm starting to think you're bad luck.
Oh, that part gets to me every single time.
And then he was gone. And I have missed him every minute of every day since. And Jenna showed, I don't want you to suffer the way that I have. So I just called that boy and I told him he had to come home.
That's very sweet of you, Miss Maxie. I have been awful lonesome. Grinding, aching, all alone in the world, banging your head against the wall kind of lonesome.
It's just not good for a woman to know that kind of lonesome. To miss that warm body next to yours at night.
Or those strong, muscular, magical hands of his. And once that's gone, nothing will ever replace it.
You know, in your 20s, you're looking for tall, dark, handsome.
But in your 60s, you'll settle for teeth, hair, and a pension.
But no matter how frustrated we get, we can handle it because we're 3 strong country women.
That's right. We face our problems with dignity and southern grace.
And by the way, girls, since Ty is as stubborn as all the Wilburn men, he flat out refused to come home when I called him, so I sort of lied. You won't believe how upset he was when he heard that Jenna got herself a new boyfriend.
But I don't.
Well, you got a few minutes to come up with one.
Oh my gosh, why didn't you give me some warning? I need to change clothes and lose 15 pounds.
Anything I can do for you while I'm firing all 4 cylinders?
Oh, I'm afraid this one's beyond even you. I think Eugene's lost that love and feeling.
Well, that would explain you hoovering them pretzels like a hog at a trough.
All I've got now is a roommate who'd rather spend time with a bucket of bait than he would with me.
Well, maybe he's having him one of them their midlife crisis.
Huh. Only if he lives to be 114. No, it's something else.
Well, maybe it's time for you to take drastic measures.
Well, I kind of already have. Last week, when we went into Little Rock, I took D. Jean to see a hypnotist, Dr. Parvush, about his snoring. So, while D. Jean was under, I told the hypnotist about our personal problem, and she said she understood because she had the same problem with her husband. So, she gave D. Jean a little hypnotic suggestion, and every time he hears it, he'll get frisky. And after a while, he won't even need the suggestion at all.
And D. Jean has no idea.
None. Of course, I haven't had the nerve to try it yet. I just feel kind of guilty about it.
Well, bull hockey. A woman's got to do what a woman's got to do. You've got to stand up and walk proud.
But I don't even know if it's gonna work.
Well, girl, it is gonna work, and you know what? It is now or never, baby cakes.
Juanelle, I was hoping you were gone. I mean, I really think you should go into town, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah? Well, I really think you should shut up and fish.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
It works? You know, I'm real happy for you should, but maybe you should pull the plug because there's a whole lot about my brother I don't need to know.
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay, hurry in a hurry.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I must be losing weight or something. Where is that old belt of mine, Juanelle?
I don't know, but I'll go look for it, you handsome devil, you.
Careful now.
Yes.
The workings of that woman's mind is nothing but a mystery to me.
Speaking of mysteries, why aren't you out on that lake?
Well, because I got more important things to worry about. All right, now listen. We all know that this lodge would never be the success that it once was without some upgrades, which we can't afford. So, what I've been doing here lately is I have looked and found a company that helps revitalize rural properties. The way I figure it, they'll front the money and make us competitive again.
Well, that's a real interesting angle, but have you talked to Ty about this? This place rightfully passes down to him, so he should have a part in any decision making.
Oh, Ty doesn't care about this place. He is more interested in acting than fishing. So this all falls on me. But listen, don't say anything to Juanelle yet. I don't want her to get her hopes up.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing I brought you a paying guest today.
But that'll make this place look more like a growing concern. And another thing that's going to help us out a little bit is for you to wear Red's old uniform.
No way, Jose. I'm working this weekend. I'm back in law enforcement. And even if I wasn't, what makes you think I'd ever pretend to be your maid?
Oh, I was thinking about how carefully you guard your original sweet potato pie recipe, the one everybody in town would kill to get their hands on. The pie recipe that has taken the blue ribbon at every county fair for the last 20-some-odd years.
I can't imagine why that would be on your mind.
Oh, I was thinking about the day I went over there to fix your oven. I found your secret pie recipe under the mixing bowl. It's not even original. It's printed on an old Crisco label. Now that news could tarnish your sterling reputation as the best cook in town, couldn't it?
You wouldn't dare!
Wouldn't I? Listen, I'll do whatever it takes to keep a roof over our head and a hook in the water, because the hospitality industry had made me a desperate man. So, suit up, sister dear, and go crank out one of your original VIP pies for our VIP guests. Huh. Mama never could figure out how to get you into a dress. But I got her, Mama.
Darn! That is what I get for tricking him into eating Alco all those years as a kid!
What's the deal here? You're supposed to be providing me security. There is no security in this place. I could pick every flimsy lock in the joint with my eyes closed.
Looky here, after reading your file, little Mr. Tattletale, you wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't gotten mixed up with that gangster.
Huh. You know what? I don't even know which impresses me more. The thought of you doing some actual work, or the fact you can read. But if you had happened to read the file carefully, you might have noticed the part where it said I was never actually in Boots Manouli's outfit. A former friend of mine, Sonny, was, but he got a long set of boots.
And yet somehow you're the one that ended up in witness protection.
Okay, I fingered Sonny. Boots came after me because because he had other plans for Sonny.
You know, I may be a hick from Arkansas, but I could teach you a few things about how to treat your friends.
Oh, spare me the hillbilly how-tos and go find your bullets.
You know, I think I may go do just that, but you keep up the chin music and you may regret me finding them.
Okay, am I pretty? Do I look all right? I really need to know.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fantastic, really.
You're not just saying that because I haven't seen my boyfriend in 6 months, and I know you look beautiful. And I mean beautiful.
Yeah, okay, fine. You're beautiful.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. How could I ever thank you?
If you really want to thank me, you could go check the locks in my room. Call me crazy. They don't exactly look secure.
Oh, it's very safe here. It's not like some thug's gonna come bursting through the door.
Jack!
Hi!
Alright, where is he? Where's the guy who's been hitting on you? I'm gonna tear him apart.
That's it? You haven't seen me in 6 months, and you come in screaming at me.
Max says you have a new boyfriend. What do you expect me to do?
Well, now that we've both started new lives, I guess it would hardly be appropriate for me to expect anything of you, Ty.
Well, we did not agree to start new lives. You're still my girl. Nothing changes that.
Your girl?
Yeah.
Kind of like your wallet, your footstool, your doormat? I'll tell you what changes everything, Tyler Wilburn. 6 long months of me waiting for you while you're living it up being some hotshot actor in Chicago.
Alright, look, I have driven 11 butt-numbing hours to get here, not even stopping to eat. So I don't want to waste any time trying to get to the bottom of whatever this is. Now, tell me where he is, and tell me now.
Yes, how horrible would it be to waste any of your precious time waiting? So let me introduce you to my sweetheart, Carmine DeLuca. Carmine's a reflexologist from far away, and he thinks I'm beautiful.
How you doing?
Hey baby, how about you give me one of your super duper foot rubs that I like so much?
I'm just gonna do this then.
Yeah. So, I'm just supposed to stand here and take this?
Oh. gosh, this massage is like nothing I've ever experienced. It's, yes, yes, yes.
Hey, can I help it if I got the gift?
Jenna, hon, shouldn't Ty be doing that?
Ty who?
Oh.
Of course, it is hot and sunny outside today. Ooh, weatherman said it would be cool and overcast. He's been wrong every day for the last 3 years. Wish I got paid for nothing. Hello. No. That's not gonna be a problem at all. Just give me more time to get ready for you. Yes, I'm excited about this too. I've never done anything like this before, Roxanne. Yeah, I'll be waiting too. Oh, okay, fine. Oh boy.
Talking to that Roxanne again. And you'll be waiting for what from this Avon lady?
I will be waiting till hell freezes over before I buy any of that body spray she's selling. That stuff is meant for teenage boys who refuse to bathe. I think I smell sweet enough for my honey bun.
You do you? Where is everybody?
Oh, search me.
You mean it's just us? It'd be a shame to waste this alone time.
You know, you're right. In fact, I think you should vacuum while no one is here.
Really? Well, I think you should shut up.
Dad?
Oh!
Have you seen Jenna? I've walked halfway around the lake and I can't find her. Who's this Carmine guy anyway?
Oh, listen, that's some guy Max has been hired to guard. If Jenna has fallen in love with him, she's done it in record time because he only got here this morning.
You know, I knew it. She's just trying to make me jealous so I'll come home to stay.
Oh, can you blame her? She is stuck out here in the Bojacks for 6 months, and when you do call, you give her an earful about your thrilling life in Chicago.
I tell her everything so she feels like she's involved.
But do you ever ask her what she's doing? Do you even know she's got to be a real good painter?
I kinda knew.
Now, son, now listen here. If you ever intend to be a good husband to that girl one day, now's the time you need to start paying close attention to her and understand her needs. That's how I've kept my wife so happy and our marriage working like a clock all these years.
Mama, you alright?
Yes, I'm just choked on something, that's all. Oh, honey, being without you is getting to Jenna really bad, and I think she's starting to lose patience.
I guess you're right. It's just so weird she would resort to such drastic measures.
Oh, you have no idea the lengths a lonely woman will go to. In fact, excuse me, I've got a date with a pound of fudge.
So, you walked the property lately.
Yeah.
I know it's seen its better days, but you know, a little help would go a long ways in sprucing this place up.
You know what, Dad? I think I get what you're talking about, and if Mom's not pulling her weight, I'd be happy to talk to her.
Unbelievable. That's your only explanation when I ask for a little help.
Somebody call for help! Nobody move until I dust for Prince.
For the love of Mike, put the gun away.
Come on, Aunt Max. You think you could be, a little more aggressive?
You're right, I probably could. I'll work on that.
Hey, here's an idea. 007. Holster the gun and don't make a pack.
Keep your drawers on, blackmailer. The pie is cooling on the rack. I believe sitting on the lake every day and dangling his hook in the water has finally parboiled your daddy's brain. Ain't nothing gonna happen to his precious pie.
And you guys want pie? It's too late. Oh.
That rips it! Now I'm gonna have to bake another one! And if we are clean out of sweet potatoes, someone, and I'm not saying who, Carmine, is gonna get his shack torn down!
Hey, I don't speak mountain woman. Is what she just said good or bad?
Carmine, sweetheart, did you enjoy that last little slice of pie I saved for you?
Oh yeah, very nice. And I do mean very nice.
Carmine, you're, Jenna's new boyfriend, right?
You got a problem with that?
No, please. I think you two getting together is great.
You do?
Of course! I mean, why the distance? There we go. That's perfect. Get some nice pictures. You know, Jenna, at first I did have my doubts, but, well, I can see you have found the reflexologist of your dreams.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is one lucky lady.
You know, Carmine, honestly, I think I'm the lucky one. I've really been looking for someone like you.
For what?
You see, I've been having some problems lately, so if you could please work your magic, really get in there deep and hit those pressure points. What's wrong? You did it for Jenna, do it for me. Now come on, Carmine, give it to me. And I do mean, give it to me.
This is too weird even for me, and I've spent time in New York City.
Forget about it. Hey, look, just lock me up, take me to jail, something. I don't care. Just don't make me touch that foot.
See, I knew it! You're not a reflexologist, just like you're not Jenna's boyfriend. Your whole story's bogus.
You can't even touch his toes? Look, that it. If you're gonna survive here the next 2 days, we're gonna have to toughen you up. And to start with, you're hiking around that lake and getting some fresh air. So let's move it!
Not going to happen. I'm allergic to fresh air.
Did I mention I found my bullets?
$10 says this is the only way she gets a date.
Come on, Braveheart, we're
Yeah.
hitting the trail.
Okay, so he's not my boyfriend.
Well, yeah, because I am. Come on, Jenna, I know you. You would never leave me for a weird guy like that.
Okay, maybe I wouldn't.
Alright, look, I'm sorry you're alone. I love you. I would never want you to be unhappy.
That means a lot to me, and I love you too.
Great. Now, let's be honest, okay? You have been just as faithful to me as I've been to you. Now, come here.
Hi, sweetheart.
This is your idea of being faithful.
No, Jenna, this is Lola. Lola, excuse me. Lola, this is Jenna, the one I was telling you about.
Oh, you really exist. It's a pleasure.
Mrs. Barbosa here is a art gallery owner from Chicago. And I was telling her all about your paintings, and she's just been really itching to come down and take a look at them.
I am?
Yes, you are.
I am. I love paintings. I'm wild for art.
A gallery owner?
Yeah.
Ty, that's so sweet. I'll run you a few of my paintings for you to look at.
Yeah, take your time, Angela. Mrs. Barbosa really knows what she's doing. What are you doing?
Okay, I wouldn't ordinarily drive all the way to Mississippi on the spur of the moment.
It's Arkansas.
Whatever. Anyway, it just wasn't the same at work without you. When I read in your note you were coming here, I figured, what the heck? I would too. So I jumped in a company van and I hit the road. Are you glad to see me?
Surprised is more like it. Look. Don't think I'm not flattered by all the attention you've been giving me lately. And it's completely understandable, given my new busboy outfit really does, show off my pecs and all. But, you're Barbosa's prime rib tickler diner owner theater, and, my boss. And you're married to a gangster who's in jail. So, it's just no way.
And you are a valuable employee in whom I've taken a very fond interest.
Apparently not interesting enough to cast in the new play, though.
Oh, you actors and your distorted self-image. You were 20 years too young and far too attractive to play any part in The Odd Couple.
A real actor can play any part.
Oh yeah? Well, the only roles I have left to cast are the Pigeon Sisters, and there's no way you're pulling that off. You see, being a successful businesswoman means having to make the tough decisions. But sometimes I need to put the business of being a woman first.
We all try to make the best decisions we can, don't we? Look, let me fix you a drink. You must be thirsty after driving, all the way from Chicago. Before you have to go. Right back.
Oh, I don't think I'm leaving anytime soon, but it's adorable you want to take care of me. Yeah, a drink would be awesome.
Great, that's great. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad.
Pour me something clear, and I don't mean water.
Okay, come on in, for crying out loud, it's clear.
I hate nature, and you are in big trouble if I have rabies. If you had not forced me to go outside, I would not have been attacked by that vulture.
It was a duck. It waddled across the trail. You screamed like a girl, proceeded to jump over the railing, roll down the hill. But to give you peace of mind, I'll go scan the perimeter for killer chickens.
Will not be the end of this until that vicious animal is gone. Safer in a minefield. What next?
No way! Carmine DeLuca?
Lola Barbosa? Oh my God, you tracked me down!
Don't be ridiculous. 5 years ago, you, my very own second cousin twice removed, never bothered to tell me you were leaving town the exact same day my husband is sent to prison, leaving me all alone. And now you think I somehow conjured up when you're hiding out in Mississippi?
It's Arkansas.
My point is, this is just a coincidence. Like when my father discovered me in the back of his Mercury with Sheldon Lubliner after senior prom.
Okay, that was no coincidence. That was logic. Anyone who has ever met you could have figured out that coincidence.
Well, you're one to discuss reputations. It didn't take long to figure out that you're the one who sent my husband to prison.
Okay, look. I am sorry about Sonny. I am, really. But I had to leave town without telling anybody. It was a matter of life and death. Mine. So, it's, shall we say, not so good that you found me here. It may be better if we didn't stay out of each other's way, Nothing personal. It's just I got kind of a situation,
Sure, Carmine. I got me a situation here, too. Maybe it's best we act like, well, we don't know each other.
Good idea. And so, I need to go change. You didn't see me.
And you never lay eyes on me either.
Never met you before, got no idea who you are.
Oh, hi, may I help you?
I never met him, I never saw him. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm a little edgy from all that driving.
Oh, well, once you do, it's nice and quiet. You get plenty of rest, Miss.
Barbosa, but call me Lola. And yeah, some rest would be nice. And frankly, a joint like this could be just the right place for a little romance, if you get my drift.
Oh, well, trust me, if it's a little romance you're after, you have come to the right place. Oh, my husband gave me that years ago for our anniversary.
Huh, was he getting even with you for something?
Juanelle, have you seen the key to the shed?
No, but I have seen our new guest, Miss Lola Barbosa. This is my husband, D.G. Wilburn.
Oh, another guest? Well, this will make an even greater impression on her.
Her who?
Her, our guest. It will impress her that I have cleaned up the place outside, which I will continue to do as soon as I find that key.
Well, how long will you be staying?
Hard to say. Could take a couple of nights. Cute. Is this your slogan or something? Shut up and fish?
Oh, no. That's chicken in the biscuits. A pig in a blanket. Oh gosh. Curry in a hurry.
My God, are you okay? Oh yeah. Is this that southern thing they call getting the vapors?
No. Those are just some of our wonderful dishes on our dinner menu. You keep those in mind come supper time.
Dang it, this is the second time today this has happened. I've got to get it together. This cannot happen when Roxanne Thorne gets here.
Where the hell am I, Mississippi or something?
No, it's Arkansas, Mayhew, Arkansas. Welcome to the Real 'em Inn, finest little fishing lodge in the Ozarks.
Speaking of reeling them in, pal, you might wanna...
Sitting here, mind my own business, my pants right around my ankles, people walk in, excuse me, I'm so sorry, Mr.
Barbosa. Sonny Barbosa. Now, where the hell's Lola? Don't tell me she's not here. I followed her all the way from Chicago and our company van's out front.
It is our company policy to not give out information on our guests or to get involved with domestic interactions.
That's so. Well, I got a policy too. I'll just step outside and get it. Oh, and my policy's loaded. So you better try to remember what you've done with my wife.
No, this is all I need. We got trouble. Mason, you gotta help.
Listen, being coerced into baking you 2 pies and wearing this hateful uniform doesn't exactly leave me with the desire to lend you a helping hand, brother.
But listen, we've got a runaway wife and a ticked off husband. This could sink my chances with Roxanne Thorne.
Roxanne. There's that name again. Just what is going on between the two of you?
Yeah, you got another woman on the side?
I can't believe you did that to me.
When forced to wear a skirt, there's no telling what I'm liable to do.
So this is what I get for 32 years of gutting your trout? Oh!
Now wait a minute, honey. Well, that's not what this is.
But it darn sure looks like it, don't it?
Oh,
Ain't you supposed to be out guarding the fort, Granny Yoakum?
I have secured the perimeter, and I can report that there is a slim chance that you will survive.
Yeah. Well, I'd better. Or you're gonna be answering the state of Illinois.
Oh, and I'm a-shaking in my boots already. Oh, for pity's sake, let me help you with that button.
I do not need your help.
from here on out, I will decide what you need.
Excuse me, stranger I never met before.
No trouble at all, woman completely unknown to me.
My purse. I'd forget my head if it wasn't glued on.
Okay, here. I found some vodka. Now, please go easy on it, okay? Because the moment you finish it, you gotta get out of here. You showing up could get me to a lot of hot water.
Look, I'm not here to cause a scene. I'm just what you call a woman on a mission.
Here, this might be a good one for your gallery, Mrs. Barbosa. I started out copying famous paintings to find my own style.
Nice. Does it come in purple? I could use something to match my sofa.
Hey, son, there's a bad situation about to happen.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Oh, don't be such a crybaby. Wanell's gonna forgive you eventually.
I'm not talking about that. This is even worse. I don't want to interfere in your personal life or anything, but your husband showed up just a few minutes ago, and he is not a happy man.
Hold on. My husband's here? You sure?
Yes, and there again, I know y'all have some things y'all need to work out in your personal life, and that's fine, but if y'all are gonna have a little family reunion, I would like to request that it be a pleasant one, with maybe just a minimum amount of gunfire.
Sonny Barbosa is here? That's the guy that I sent to prison!
All right, I can handle this out. Well,
Oh my, are you kidding? You lost your gun?
well, cut me some slack. I did find my bullets.
So what are you gonna do now? Throw it at him?
Lola, I thought you said Sonny was in jail.
Well, he was till 2 days ago.
Wait, while you're on Earth, what? How stupid can I get? Her husband followed her here because she followed you here. You're a cheat and a liar, you actor!
Sorry, Jenna, this isn't...
Whoa, son, you're not leaving me to face this one alone.
I can find it. Cool. I'm calm. I'm collected. I can't find my gun!
Get me out of here! If he comes in here, that guy just did a nickel in the big house and I put him there. The worst thing that could happen is for him to come through that door and see me!
Well, no. He thinks I'm messing around with his wife. The worst thing that could happen is if he comes through to see me.
Well, excuse me for living, but I happen to think the worst possible thing could happen that he could walk through the door and see me.
I know you're in there! Oh! So, happy to see me?
Oh, Dad.
Do you think he's dead?
Well, it kind of looked like it at first, but now I think he's just stunned.
It all happened so fast. Sonny never even knew what hit him. And seeing that old broad jumping that high, kicking that hard, that was very impressive. You don't usually get that from a domestic.
Well, now, Maxie took this correspondence course. It was martial arts for maids. Now, when danger flares, she goes all ninja on us. But the upside is she does keep things both clean and safe.
When I'm her age, I hope I can move like she does. Or maybe not.
Well, at least you're vertical, more or less.
Small price to pay for keeping the criminal element in check.
I'm sorry you got mowed down in the stampede, doll. It's all my fault. Once Sonny laid eyes on me, he never even knew anybody else was in the room. I tried to tell that to Ty and that stranger I never met before. But they were moving faster than actors to a free buffet.
Oh, this old head it'll pop back in a couple, 3 weeks or so. It always does. The important thing is I protected my whistleblower. Now, soon as I find my cuffs, I'll take care of old bully boy here before your guest shows up.
Hey, and while you're taking care of things, please tell my wife I have not been tomcatting around on her. Thank you very much.
I had you sweating bullets, didn't I, Bubba? I tell you what, I'll study on coming clean with Wandell while you consider the fact that blackmail is a swinging door.
Does it always smell as bad as Mississippi?
Well, maybe, but this is Arkansas. Where is that odor coming from? Well, it's certainly not him, but your guy is wearing way too much of what is that stuff?
English leather. When it comes to cologne and cannoli, the man knows no restraint. Gee, none of this would have happened if he hadn't followed me here. I'm really sorry for all the trouble I've caused you.
Oh, you haven't caused that much trouble.
Oh! You're at it again!
I'm just gonna go wash this cologne off my hands and let you two talk things over.
Now, Wanda, just hold on.
Listen, your problem is even worse than I thought. Would you care to tell me why you decided to spend your golden years chasing skirts?
Oh, listen, now you know you're the only skirt for me. She was only thanking me for being so nice.
Oh, yes. I can see how nice you've been. Gee, Jean, you have no idea the lengths I've gone through lately to keep our marriage fresh. But the last 2 times I've come out here, you've either been on top of that woman or in her arms. What am I supposed to do?
Now, forgive me when I am too dim to remember how wonderful you are.
That one's not working for me. What else you got?
Well, I'm sorry for making you feel so bad, Butterbean, but shoot, here lately I have spent so much time fishing alone on the lake and worrying about the lodge. I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody in days except Roxanne, of course.
Oh, there's that name again.
The Avon lady, remember? Listen, I would never let anyone get in the way of our relationship, Lola.
Ow!
I meant to say Wanda.
Listen, I'm going to kick that trollop's butt, and then I'm coming back for you.
Now listen, you don't want to stir up any more trouble with these people. We've already got our hands full with a half-dead gangster on the couch. Where did he go?
Okay, I couldn't find my cuffs, but I got some buttons. Well, where is he?
Well, I don't know. He just vanished.
Well, I told you to watch him.
Well, I can't do everything.
You can't do anything. I knew I should have disarmed him. Oh,
Son, I'm not the only screw-up, am I?
oh.
Huh? It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense at all. You know, it's just about it's the strangest thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna go, I stand corrected.
Dad, we're alone, yeah?
Yes, we are, son, and I want to let you know that I will always love you, no matter what's going on with you up there in Chicago.
What? No, this isn't what it looks like.
Well, it looks like you were wearing your mama's old dress and wig.
Okay, maybe it is what it looks like. Look, I'm just trying to hide from Sonny Barbosa, okay? The guy thinks I'm messing around with his wife. But it's just nice to know you got my back, Dad.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, another woman!
Now, hold on! This one isn't a woman! She's a man! Oh, I just made it worse! What the hell?
Man, I don't think things could get any worse.
Hey, sister, know any place a girl to go to find a strong, sweaty hunka man?
What are you wearing? I asked you first. Alright, fine. Look, I'm trying to hide from Sonny Barbosa, okay? The guy's dangerous.
Yeah? Well, guess what? I'm dangerous too.
Whoa, what are you doing? You don't drink. You can barely smell that stuff without getting loot.
I'm trying a lot of different things. I'm done waiting and painting. I've changed since you've been gone too. Well, maybe not as much as you have, but I'm living on the edge now.
they don't get all the men. And besides, I'm not even attracted to Lola. She's just my boss.
Right. Nothing's going on between you and your boss. Yet you're hit with the sudden urge to dress up like a homely spinster in a cheap wig.
Homely Spencer? Well, excuse me, but I think I look good. You know, this dress fits perfect, snug in all the right places. It really does show off my calves.
Stop talking like that! I don't even know who you are anymore. But I do know you're so desperate to hide from your girlfriend's husband that you'd stoop to part of a world-class ridiculous disguise.
Ridiculous disguise? No, this is a costume, not a ridiculous disguise. But that is, come on, man. Who are you supposed to be?
Hello, I'm Sven. Just come down from the local fjord on the way through to the smorgasbord.
Really? There's barely even a Swede this side of Nebraska. Who in the world are you even trying to fool with that ridiculous... Are you trying to hide from Sonny Barbosa too?
Yeah, well, at least I'm doing it in pants. Sorry, pal. You ain't got the legs to pull that off.
Hands off, Buster, I'm not that kind of gal. And for your information, my mom mops the floors with your beard. Man, what does that smell?
And something probably crawled in that nasty wig of yours and died.
Sorry, am I interrupting some Mississippi mating ritual?
It's Arkansas.
And gee, thanks, Lola Colicino Barbosa. You didn't even tell me Sonny was out of prison.
It never came up.
Well, it's come up now. If Sonny finds out that I am here, he will kill me. Your own flesh and blood. Could you live with the shame that will bring on our family?
As opposed to the pride they feel for a snitch with a mop on his face?
You know, look, what possessed you to convince your husband and my girlfriend that we're in the middle of some hot fling? Thanks to you, Jenna is ready to break up with me.
Not to rain on your parade, but you, dressing up like a girl, has probably done the most damage, okay?
Look, I am an actor, committed to my character's truth. And I will continue to act as an elegant woman and stay in character until you get your crazy husband out of here. And I can do all of this because I can play any part.
I appreciate your passion, sweet cheeks, but there's no way you're playing the pigeon system. You are not going to be the odd couple. Got it?
Look, could we please just come up with some sort of a plan before Sonny comes in here and takes at least two of us out?
There you are.
Play along with me. Do you mind? I believe I was just speaking with this lovely couple here.
Oh, that's okay, darling. We don't want to take up any more of your precious time. Isn't that right, dearie?
Yeah. We can't just wander around singing ABBA songs all day. Gotta make sure the reindeer get their kibble.
Yes.
Yeah, like I care. Okay, Lola, give him up. I looked all over this hillbilly hotel for the guy you've been messing around with behind my back. I got a score to settle with that creep.
Could you give us a break with a gun already? If you two lovebirds would excuse us, me and my husband could use a little privacy.
Gladly.
All right. So you found me.
Found you? You left every clue in the book. A note, a phone call. Heck, I was behind you for 20 miles on the interstate.
Who cares? You're here. Let's clear the air.
You want me to start with me being cold-cocked the minute I walked in the door? Or that you ran out on me and I had to drive 1,000,000 miles tracking you down?
I ran out on you. You've been out of joint 2 days. Where you been? You haven't spent any time at home. That makes you the one who ran out on me.
Look, me and the boys had some catching up to do. And I had to make things straight with the pal of mine I had checking up on you while I was wrongfully incarcerated.
Yeah, I seen Jimmy Fingers and that loudmouth wife of his real regular. And I hope he reported back to you. Not only did I pay off all your debts, but I renovated and rebuilt Barbosa's prime rib from the ground up. We're a popular dinner theater now. We're respectable and operating in the black.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, all right. But do you have to do the Odd Couple every freaking season? You know, there have been other plays written in the last 50 years, you know.
Look, I'm as tired of it as you are, but people think they still want to see it. And what say you focus less on what I should be doing and more on the fact that you swore you'd go straight the minute you got out? Because I won't be showing up at the big house on Visitor's Day ever again.
Oh yeah, well you know what I won't do? I won't stand around while you fool around with some guy, follow him all the way down here to Mississippi.
Apparently it's Arkansas.
Where it smells like something died. What is that? Never mind, I'll just hold my nose until I find that punk and kill him. And then I'll...
You know what being nice has gotten me? Jack. All those years of me minding my manners. Be sweet, Jenna. Be a good girl, Jenna. Well, I'm sick of it. From here on out, I'm going to be running to the core. In fact, I'm going to find me a cigarette and teach myself how to smoke it. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Anyway, for now, let's just put a pin in you killing a guy and spell out the reality of your situation. A, you got a chance to start fresh, make a new life. And B, because you're such a hothead, you're gonna blow it. Think about it, Sonny.
You forgot C. You forgot C. I gotta defend my honor. Look, this is who I am. The passionate, exciting, ruggedly handsome man who's still madly in love with you.
Oh yeah? Well, you got a long way to go to prove it, pal.
There you are, you home wrecker!
Do you mind? We're in the middle of a fight here.
You bet I mind. I've caught you with my husband twice, and now you're throwing yourself at some other man. Well, I'm not having it, little Missy.
Sonny, aren't you gonna help me?
Hey, if you've been messing around with her man, you deserve it. It's a rule. It's written down somewhere.
Well, you don't want to get involved with these people.
Too late now. She's involved.
Oh, well, you're up. You feeling better?
No thanks to your maid. Don't worry about them. They're big girls. Lola can take care of herself.
I tell you what, though, old 1L, she is southern born, southern bred. And that's a special kind of tough. You know, if the women would have fought the Civil War, we'd all be singing Dixie before every Super Bowl.
So you know how confusing it is to be married to a headstrong broad. Half the time, I don't know what she wants.
Don't I know it? I tried to buy 1L gifts, got her new skillet, a hairnet, and she hated them. But I did luck out a few years ago with this paint right here.
You're telling
But
me.
lately, I don't know what to do to get back on her good side.
Women, right? Talking about this picture here. Oh, look! Hey, I got some business with a guy who, art dealer kind of guy, he moved some merchandise for me. Taught me a thing or two about pictures. It's not bad. Garage sale painting.
Listen, I understand that you and your wife have some things to work out, and I understand that, believe me. But we're good people here, and we don't want any trouble. So, and I've got a very important guest arriving here today, so if you wouldn't mind,
Hey, listen, pal, we all got priorities. I'm just gonna do what I came here to do, and I'll try not to make too big of a mess. So why don't you just go do whatever it is you do? I don't know. Whittle a pie, hunt a moose, I don't care. Just go shut up and fish.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, there he is. There's too much happening. Oh, for the love of God, come in a hurry!
Why on earth does this keep on happening? In here, pinch my Michaels.
That is not our biggest problem, and neither is Mr. Big Shot right here. Come here.
Whoa.
Listen,
Well, let me.
listen. Can you hear that? Something's going on outside. Never experienced anything like it. There's something in the air.
Well, there's a disgusting stench, and it's getting worse by the minute.
It's not just that. I don't know what it is. There's a low rumble. Just, I don't know what it is.
And of course, it has to happen today. I've got an investor interested in the lodge, and on the one day she can come see it, all hell breaks loose.
Oh, get back here.
Well, in my current capacity, mine is the long arm of the law. And right now, the hairs on that arm are standing on end. So, I'm gonna go check it out. And on the off chance that I may need some backup, it might be best if your pants aren't down around your ankles. Hey, you in the hat. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Not unless you been plowing turnips with me on the back 40.
Oh, there's something awful familiar about that face.
I do believe you're wrong, Yankee man. I am just a poor cotton picker from Alabama with a banjo on my knee.
Cotton picker, hold it right there. Oh, God, what is that?
Listen, everyone, we're in big trouble here. There are some really scary sounds outside, and I swear I just saw a couple of mountain lions and a bear. There are things moving in the trees. Lots and lots of things.
Okay, don't worry, Jenna. I'll protect you. I mean, don't worry, sweet child. I'll protect you.
It would take a real man to do that. Like him. You don't mind protecting a dangerous skink, do you?
Hold it. Listen, lady.
You got Moxie doll. I like a girl who fights for what she wants.
Oh, back at you, sister. And who knew we'd have so much in common?
To think I had to drive the van all the way down to... Excuse me? What may I ask is going on here?
Feels a little different when the shoe's on the other foot, don't it?
Just when I thought we were getting somewhere. Carmine, are you going to let Sonny be disrespectful to your very own second cousin twice removed?
Wait, you're related to him? Carmine DeLuca, you rat, I've waited 5 years for this.
Hey, can we all just settle down? We got bigger problems than this right now.
I don't think so. Boots Manuli was right. You're nothing but a stinking stool pigeon.
Hey, look now, don't get distracted, not when the guy who's been messing around with your wife is right here.
I would really prefer if you focused on the guy who sent you to jail.
I
Thanks.
have not spent 5 years on the run just to get taken out in the middle of a dog patch. You're gonna have to kill her to get to me.
There, that sound. See what I mean?
We're surrounded by every vicious animal in the Ozarks. We're trapped and we're all gonna be eaten alive.
So guys, if that's the case, I vote Carmine first. Show me who agrees. Great.
Oh, so much for Southern freaking hospitality.
Hey, there's at least 100 mountain lions, bears, wolves, and cows. And I don't know what those things are, but they have got big teeth.
Look at them circling the lodge. I cannot believe this is happening.
Yeah? Well, I can't believe only you voted me to be human sacrifice. I am not forgetting that, people.
Just keep the door shut.
Hold on, guys.
What's going on here? In Chicago, we got the bears, but these rednecks, they got bears! Please tell me you got enough ammo to thin the herd. Sorry, sister. Just enough for Romeo and Judas here.
All right, guys, we got a call for help or something.
Oh, no way. I'm not even supposed to be out of Illinois. So nobody squeals and nobody uses a phone.
What? Are you serious?
Hello?
Am I talking to myself here?
I am running a business, honey, so don't start. Listen, I've been detained, so handle dinner and the show without me. Oh, some of Moses' prime rib ticklers all sold out, huh? Isn't that nice? Well, what do you mean, where's the meat? It's in the delivery van. I drove all the way down to... Call you back.
You left tons of meats in the hot van all day? This is smell, folks.
I thought they unloaded the van. I just lost a fortune in prime rib.
Nice going, Lola.
Yeah, like this was my plan all along based on all my experience with wild animals in the woods.
Sugar, you need to stop worrying about the money you lost. You got a few minutes before you become some black bear's lunch.
Hey, now listen, your prime ribs might have brought all the animals down here, but now they want fresh meat. And we're it!
Oh my God! They're trying to get in. I can't be my baker looking like a tramp. I gotta get rid of this demon rum.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Listen, we've got to go into the kitchen and move the refrigerator. It's the only thing big enough to keep them out. We've got to block the back door. All right, but make it quick. And no phone calls or else.
Hey, now listen, it's a commercial refrigerator, so it's gonna take all of us. Now, come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah,
Hurry,
right.
Hurry.
You were gonna throw me to the wolves, and now I'm supposed to help out? Fat chance.
Man up, get in there, you wimp. We're all in this together. Forget them, they're on their own. We're saving ourselves.
I'm not moving an inch until you swear you're going straight.
What? So now you're gonna put our lives in danger just to get your own way?
I have waited 5 long years for you, and if you don't keep your word, I will move on with my life. And in case you haven't noticed, I am an accomplished, gorgeous businesswoman who has recently enjoyed successful facial hair removal. I am set and can have any man I want. So time for you to choose, Sonny, me or a life of crime.
Okay, I choose you.
Prove it.
Look, when I first walked into this dump, I saw this painting here. I happen to know it's worth a bundle. But have I heisted it? No, because I choose you.
bundle? Ha! So's my left shoe.
No, really, look. I take a shot of it and I send it to this guy that I've done some business with. He sends me this.
Wow! 6 figures! 6 big figures! And you're not taking it?
No. And it would be so easy. These yokels don't even have a clue what they've got. But I'm walking away, and I'm doing that for you.
Huh. All right. I'll give you one more chance, Sonny, but you better stick to your word. No more illegal nothing, period, the end.
I'm telling you, I'm giving up the criminal life. Well, right after I whacked the sharecropper and the prom queen.
Hey, there's a car coming down the road.
Maybe somebody's coming to save us.
Well, it doesn't seem likely, but at this point, we'll take any help we can get.
Hey, get out from there! Looky, everything's under control. I found my gun in the refrigerator.
What kind of a nimrod? What's it? You know what? I'm happy in not knowing.
You know, I just wanted you to know that your government has got your back. Or will, as soon as I find my bullets. Again.
The car's turning into the driveway.
All right, Jenna, look, you have to listen to me.
All right, you got 2 seconds.
All right, look, everything here has gone way off track, okay? And I need you. Are you staring at my chest?
Of course not. It's just hard to concentrate on what you're saying and not what you're wearing.
All right, look, that doesn't matter, okay? Look, I could have left to save myself, but I didn't. You want to know why? Because I wanted to be here to protect you. I would never leave you or my family in any sort of danger. And if it is the last thing I do, I will convince you that I've always been faithful.
Oh, Ty, I guess I have been a little... Wait a minute. Are those my earrings? The ones I just bought? I haven't even tried them on yet.
Well, my mom didn't have anything that worked with the dress.
Hey, it's a woman and she's getting out of her car.
That broad must be nuts.
Or blind, doesn't she see that pack of snarly coyotes coming after her?
Get back in the car.
Okay, this right here is why no one should ever go outside, ever. Nature can kill you.
Oh my God, a wolf got her shoe!
Mine's almost on top of her. I'm Roxanne Thorne, and I'm here to see D.G. and Wilbur, but don't tell his wife. She can't know I'm...
Okay. All right, it's okay.
She can't know you're here, huh?
It's okay. Here we
So
go.
this is your precious Roxanne Thorne?
Now, you got this all wrong, now, pumpkin.
Hold it. I'm calling the shots. I don't need any more complications.
Hey, here's an idea. Let's throw her out to distract the animals, huh? What? It was okay where it was me.
Well, I agree. We throw her out and throw my husband with her.
And I say we throw out the cross-dresser too. He deserves it for messing around with my wife.
Once and for all, nobody fooled around with nobody. I just knew if you thought I was running after a guy, you'd get jealous and follow me here. Once I got you away from the boys, we could sort things out. Look, sometimes a girl just has to jumpstart the action. Am I right, ladies?
Absolutely.
You betcha. And I'm about to jumpstart something myself right now.
Now, hold on, Juanito.
So you was just pretending to be carrying on with Miss Mississippi here?
Look, it's Arkansas, and for the last time, I never laid a hand on your wife.
All right, now listen, I could use some help here. Does anybody know CPR? Mouth-to-mouth? Dialysis? Anything? God, I gotta do it all by myself. Help him.
Yeah, that's all it was. But it worked. See? I'm very creative.
And he fell for it, the big jamook.
Okay, so I don't shoot the kid, but I'm clipping the snitch now.
No!
You don't want to do that.
Okay, I'll put back the bathrobe I stole. Jeez, this is some top hotel. The maid's packing heat.
I'm not the maid. I'm Sergeant Maxine Suggs. And it is my job this weekend to keep this odd-looking fella alive. And you are not going to touch a hair on his fat head.
Max! I'm going home to Mama. I've had it. clean is gonna take it out. Actually, that's a very good tip. Well, Officer Suggs, you don't want to get in the way of this.
Oh, gee, listen, I'm trying to save a life here. If you could take that shootout in the kitchen, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
If everyone's done with their personal crisis, we're kind of in the middle of something here.
Hold it, hombre. You telling me I don't want to get in the way of a water pistol?
No, you're crazy. It's not a water pistol.
Well, of course it is. Looky, right here's where you put the water in, and here's where the water comes out, and look, it says splash.
Hold on, Max. You're telling me we've been held up this entire time by a squirt gun?
Yeah, but in his defense, we all did fall for it.
Sonny, you really are trying to go legit, you big lunk.
Okay, so I'm not packing a piece. I just got out of the joint 2 days ago. You think I'm stupid or something?
A squirt gun. Ha! No more intimidation. You are through humiliating me, Sonny.
You think so? Huh.
Really? You think that's funny, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It's really
Hilarious.
Yeah, about as hilarious as you ratting me out and sending me to the joint for 5 years.
What, so this is the thanks that I get for saving your life?
What are you talking about? You were my friend. You betrayed me.
Hey, now listen, can we just keep it down? I can't have Roxanne hearing all this.
Okay, look. One day, I overhear Sonny. He's telling the boys to whack you. Something about you getting too palsy with his fence. I don't know.
You mean Boots?
Boots, yeah. I figure if you're in prison, he can't get to you. You're alive today because of me.
That explains why you disappeared. He's gotta be telling the truth. Why else would he willingly go underground for 5 years?
Yeah, you know, that's a real game changer there. A little help from your family.
Yeah.
You're telling me. You did all that to save my life. I feel really bad. Particularly for the wet pants. Here, let me get that.
I got it.
Hey, now listen, Roxanne's coming around, so can we all just act all natural?
Well, I can, but it might be a little hard for Ty, since he insists on wearing my new earrings before I do.
Look, could you back off this obsession with accessories for a couple minutes? More important things.
Of course, Boots from Italy was rubbed out 2 days after I went into the joint.
What? Boots is dead?
For 5 years now. I thought you knew. Aren't you happy he's dead?
Happy? Happy? Ow!
So, you obsession? Give me my earrings! Give them to me!
I'm gonna fall like a heel!
Domestic dispute, hold it for me.
Okay, now stop it! Right? Now, listen to me good, you nut job. I don't care if you threaten each other, or try to kill each other, or wear each other's clothes. Just do it somewhere else. I want to conduct business with this woman who has risked her life to get here. It is very important to me. And if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to make a good impression on Roxanne Thorne.
Oh! You made an impression, all right, but a good one? I don't think so.
Oh, what am I doing, Roxanne? Roxanne.
Who are you?
Now,
Where am I?
now listen, we're all just you're very happy to be here, and you're safe, and we're all just friendly and normal people.
Normal. Guy in a dress.
Yeah.
Hey, with a gun. Guy who peed his pants.
Okay. Normal for this crowd.
no! I'm gonna kick your behind from here to Arkadelphia! You wanna get your hands on my husband's body, huh? No! I don't wanna get my hands on your husband's property! Will you just forget it, you little hussy? His what? What? Well, you see, my company has been exploring the business opportunity here and done aerial photographs, geological studies, feasibility studies, and we've decided we want the entire property.
Well, now,
What?
What's this about?
now listen, Juanelle, I know how much you love this place, and so do I. But I've been talking to, but we need help. We need help, and we need help now. So I've been talking to Roxanne's company about them making a sizable cash infusion. They would kind of like be our partners. They'd help us renovate and upgrade the lodge, dredge and restock the lake, and some landscape, stuff like that.
Oh, that's not exactly what we had in mind. You see, our interest is to buy the property, and we don't mean partners. We want you out. And by renovation, well, we're talking about filling in the lake, bulldozing the lodge, and clear cutting the property, and turning the whole thing into a toxic waste storage facility.
What? Wow. I didn't even see that coming. And I'm the sharp guy.
Well, so sharp you've been running from a dead man for 5 years. See, we have the contract and the check right here with me. So, all you have to do is sign the contract and accept the check, and it's a done deal.
But we've never talked about a buyout. I don't understand.
And a toxic dump facility? Are you out of your gourd?
Well, if you're worried about the politicians and the environmentalists, well, don't worry. We've paid them off. And in a couple of decades, any surviving neighbors, well, just might not hate you anymore. And so the contract's all here and ready. Just sign it and accept your check, and I can be on my. Well, maybe I'll just leave it here, and you can just sign it at your convenience and mail it to me. Okay, well then, that's just done. So, it was so nice.
You couldn't go out there. There are wild animals outside.
Well, I think I'd rather take my chances with them than you people. Can't wait to get the heck out of Mississippi. It's Arkansas, you money-grubbing liar! Arkansas, Arkansas, Arkansas!
That broad's crazy. They'll tear her to shreds.
The wolves are on her cock. Watch your back!
She can't get in, she's locked down!
Those people are nuts if they think they're getting their hands on this property.
She has twisted every single thing we talked about for their benefit.
She's running for your van. She'll never make it. Oh, I can't look.
No, she got in. And she got it started. How many times I gotta tell you, don't leave your keys in the ignition.
Well, on the positive side, the animals are running after that stinking meat and they're leaving. Because of me, we're free.
Well, they just think they can throw money at us and we'll just cave right in. Huh.
Those big city folks think us country folks are so stupid we'd do anything for a few lousy bucks.
We wouldn't part this place for all the money in the world.
Although that comes pretty darn close.
No! This place is way too important to us to sell it to anybody for any reason.
Well, Ty, we didn't think you cared about this place anymore.
Of course I do. Why do you think I went out to Chicago? I thought I could make enough money acting or doing TV commercials, that kind of stuff, to come back and fix the place up. I mean, surely you all don't think actors are all self-centered, vain, thoughtless narcissists?
No, not a bit.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
not me.
Well, you know, son, we thought you wanted to be an actor more than anything.
Well, it meant a lot to me, but nothing means more to me than home and everyone in it. Maybe not everyone in it, but the usual crowd. And, well, nothing means more to me than the person who means the most to me.
Well, Ty, I've waited so long to hear you say that.
Oh, but of course it might have been better if you hadn't said it in high heels.
I wanted to save this place for all of us, but it's clear to me now I can't do that while being in Chicago. There's a way we can save the lodge. We just haven't thought of it yet. But I know we will. And that's why we're not having anything to do with this.
Oh,
That's my boy right there.
that's my dress right there.
I'm sorry I damaged you, precious.
Aww.
And I'm sorry I thought the worst, Sugar Dog.
What? Aren't you gonna tell me you're sorry? For what? For forcing me to make you jealous.
Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing Whatever Lola wants.
Hey, DeLuca.
Not in a million years.
You know what, Max? I really do have to thank you for making me come back. You really saved me.
Well, it's like I always said, darling. Love is like fishing. When you get a good one on the hook, you gotta reel them in. And looky here, we got a happy ending for everybody.
Not quite. But I know how to fix that! Everyone stand back. For 5 years, I haven't slept, lived in terror, watched my back every minute of the day, and now I find out it was for nothing. That's what I get for looking out for my pal. Focus! Well, if that is what being a good guy gets you, then I'm going over to the other side. Sonny tells me this painting is worth a fortune, and with his history of art theft, I believe it. And when I sell it, I'm gonna have my happy ending. I'm gonna live! Live! Ah!
Stooley just stole our painting and it's worth big money.
I'm gonna track him down before he gets to Malvern. I'm gonna catch me an art thief, and that's gonna get me back on the force permanent. Woo!
Come on, Sonny. We gotta get to Carmine before the maid nabs him. He's family. We owe him. Next time you're in Chicago, come catch the odd couple. Prime ribs on me.
Dames, we're just pawns in a game. They're gonna win every time.
And don't I?
The painting was worth a fortune, and we didn't know it? The answer was here the entire time? With that much money, we could have saved the entire lodge. This is just so terrible.
No, it's not. It's fantastic.
Honey, is that the vodka talking?
No. See, I was so lonely, I spent my time painting everything. And I do mean everything. The painting Carmine stole was mine. This is the original.
You're a genius! Show of hands for 6 figures.
Oh, I know we all got excited there for just a second or two, but that painting isn't going anywhere. I gave it to Wandell for our anniversary.
And I've always hated it with a passion. We are selling that eyesore. I'm in my name.
It'll be okay, Dad. It'll be okay.
Yes.
Don't worry. It's alright. Look, Jenna, there's something I gotta do to prove to you how much I love you.
Yes, Ty?
Jenna Seeley, will you Give me your foot.
Yes, darling, wait, what?
Look, I gotta prove to you how much better I am at foot massages than that weird guy Carmine.
Ooh. Ooh.
And one more thing. Will you marry me?
Yes, Ty! Yes! Yes!
We're engaged.
Oh, at last.
Oh, I tell you what, this has been a day for the books.
Oh, it sure has. So all this time, you were trying to figure out a way to save the lodge and make sure we're all right. Sweet man. I won't gut your trout any old time.
Oh, well, now listen here. I didn't mean for it to stress me out so much, and you as well. But, and I know I haven't been the best husband lately, but listen, Juanita, you got to understand that you light up my life. You give me hope. No. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your. Now listen. I know what you've been trying to do with all this hypnosis stuff and all, and I'm sorry that it hasn't worked out.
Oh, you mean you knew about that?
Of course, you can't get anything past me, and I'm sorry I still snore. Is there anything I can do to make it better?
Well, now that you brought it up, what I'd really like you to do is shut up and fish.
We would like to thank y'all for coming out tonight. We'd also like to thank our director, AJ Fuchs. And our producer and all-around set guy and do everything guy, John Fuchs. We have one more night of this show. Tomorrow evening is our last show. So come back tomorrow, watch it again. Bring family, bring friends, all that other good stuff. Thanks again for coming out tonight and watching the show, and we hope to see you at our next Tasty Retreat production.